Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm not sure if I have an update or a rant for you guys, but we are talking third trimester. So yeah, just keep watching as we tackle the beast that is the third trimester. So as the title goes, this is supposed to be a third trimester update. I am currently 40 weeks, so I have come to the end of the third trimester. Yes, I'm still very pregnant. So the third trimester is exciting. It starts off really exciting. Like as soon as you hit 20, I think it's 28 weeks, you're just like, oh my gosh, last trimester, last 12 weeks. What? It starts off amazing. It really does. Until certain things start ruining the fun. Such as the fact that for most women, as soon as you hit third trimester, all the symptoms you had in the first trimester, they come flooding back. They come back to say hello, okay? So if you had like your nausea, frequent bathroom runs in the middle of the night, all of those, those come back, okay? Those come back and they come back with a vengeance. But here's the issue. Back in the first trimester, you're still very, like, as soon as you found that you're nauseous, you could just quickly run to the bathroom and just, relieve yourself or whatever. Yeah, you have that. Except now you have this huge bowling ball in front of you that is impeding your mobility. Okay, so you can't just get up and run anywhere. You need assistance. We need to maneuver ourselves out of whatever position we're in. Okay, you need to use chairs, you need to use couches, you need to use people, something to help you get up and run to the bathroom. Okay, not run, waddle to the bathroom, girl. That's the best you can do. Okay. don't expect too much. Okay, your body is just this is just in the way of everything. Okay, so you have all of that awfulness of the first trimester, but now in the third trimester with no mobility. It's great, it's fun. Okay, it's not. You have that, you have you have insomnia. There's so many things that women go through, but obviously, as I said, every pregnancy is different. So for some women it is just a walk in the park. It is flippant amazing. They feel nothing. They're just walking on flippant cloud 9. And to those women I say, what, how does it feel to be God's favorite? Because we are struggling up in here. Okay, it's struggle city up in here. Like, besides those awful first trimester symptoms that make their return, the third trimester is really exciting to start with, and then at some point in that final month, that last 4 weeks, time slows down. Time doesn't even slow down, it stops. It stops. It feels like it's moving, it's not. It's just you're literally stuck. You'll be 36 weeks for years. Like, oh my god, wow, why? Now, even worse was that my last month was in January. So January itself, is a year-long month. Add pregnancy on top, and now we're talking 15-year-long month. Okay, like, how is it still the 5th? How? For what reason? It doesn't make sense. Someone make it make sense. It's what I did suggest to you guys was to join a group. If you could find a group on Facebook or something, of mummies that have the same due date as you, so you can kind of share how you're feeling. You can share questions and concerns, and you guys can support each other through the pregnancy. That's great. Until last month, and people start giving birth. And at some point you're like, I feel like I'm the only person in this group who has not had a baby. And I mean, you're happy for the other moms, and you like genuinely happy for the other moms, because you know every mom's story has been different. Every mom has struggled with different things, so you're genuinely happy for them. But also, you want that to be you so badly. It's like, I just want to meet my little one as well. Why are you so like? What is happening? Why are you giving birth? And it's just so yeah. So the babies start coming, and if you are if you're like us who have to go all the way to the end, you just like, yeah, that's, good for you guys. I'll still be here with my belly. Yeah, that's some of the mental things that you go through, but there's also the physical symptoms. I did mention some of them a bit earlier, but one of the biggest things in the third trimester is that you are still growing. So you're still getting bigger, your belly's still getting huge, and that means that you're getting heavier, and it's harder to walk, and it's harder to function, because there's a lot of you. There's just, and for most people, all the weight that all this extra weight is right in front, which means now your balance is off. You have to steady yourself. Sometimes you get up and then your legs are just like, what is happening? That is not how we do it. And you just like, okay, no, wait, let's sit down and try that again. Let's restructure our legs for the second attempt. It is interesting, because that's how it feels. And you also now have back pain. The back pain is intense, and the back pain can also feel like cramps. So your period cramps, yeah, those mothers come back, and they come back with a vengeance. Okay, and so far for me, the best thing that I've been able to to use to alleviate the pain is water. So a warm bath, a warm shower. Literally just stand under the shower so that your lower back is directly under the water. That's kind of like the best thing that that you can do, because I literally just stand there like, wow, this pain is a lot. This is the pits. The actual pits is where I'm in. Then there's the heartburn, which I've mentioned this a lot because I am dying, guys. Like, acid reflux is the absolute worst. I am currently sleeping on the couch, like literally this couch right here. That's my bed, because I cannot actually sleep straight flat on my back. I have woken up with like actually choking from acid. Think about how, yeah, as awful as that sounds, that's how I've woken up. I've woken up choking from actual acid. So I can't sleep flat. My esophagus always has to be slightly higher, so slightly, I need to be slightly at an incline. So if I'm feeling slightly better, then maybe I'll go and sleep in the bed, and I'll just prop up a lot of pillows. But most of the time, it's just easier to be on the couch. And shame, my husband will even try and like come and sleep on the other side of the couch with me, just so that we're close at least somehow. Oh my God! As as the third trimester goes, you get to the point where your baby now engages, and so they say it's called lightening, because you just feel so much lighter, because now the baby they settle their head usually into your pelvic area, and now you have more room to breathe, and you're not kicked in the ribs as much, and it's amazing. Except when you have a short torso like I do, where her feet can still reach my ribs. So I'm just there like, well, what is the point? I was lied to once again. I was told things that have not happened. I am not lighter in any way. There's no lightness happening here. Okay? Now, instead, I have her pushing into my pelvis, pushing on my bladder. I have to waddle to the bathroom and then come back and then still have my ribs be kicked like she's doing right now. Like, it's for the why, I feel like evolution should have just come and helped at some point. Like, at some point it should have just been like, women, in order for society to continue existing, women need to be able to have babies, and like our bodies were supposed to evolve into like these baby making machines that are just like, we've got you, girl. Like there should be like a little bit of like a cushion between her head and the bladder, so that she's not pushing to the bladder so much, you know, maybe a little cushion up here as well, so that as soon as you get pregnant there's like this little cushion that forms, and then when she kicks she can't reach the ribs. Wouldn't that be flipping amazing? I'm just saying, in the design of people, that would have been amazing. But instead, it just feels like the body just breaks apart, you know, and everything just hurts, and everything's just sucky, and you're heavy, and you're hot, and just everything. Okay. At this point, there's no way that I could scare you out of being pregnant, I'm hoping, because I'm hoping that you're in the situation with me, like you're watching this just like, girl, yes, 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 yes. So we're suffering together. So if you're not pregnant, okay, it's fine. We bring life into the earth, and it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be miraculous, it's going to be fantastic. But until then, there is some suffering, you know, to be done. The last and most frustrating thing for me has been the symptom spotting for labor. So remember how in the beginning, you know, before you peed on the stick and you got your positive, how you used to just wonder if you could be pregnant, and you were just checking everything. You're just like, okay, no, my boobs have never felt like this, you know. And I just feel like my belly feels weird, and I'm nauseous, and I'm never nauseous. I don't really understand, you know. And did I pee a lot? And oh my god, am I smelling? There's a smell. Is there a smell? Does anyone else smell? And you're just like, could I be pregnant? Yeah, you know, all those feelings. Yeah, all those feelings come back. But now, you wonder if you're going into labor. And my flippin' word, it is so confusing, so frustrating. Because half the time, every sign could be the start of labor, also could mean that labor is only 2 weeks away. Okay, I for one lost my mucus plug 3 weeks ago. You know what Google and the doctors and the midwives and everyone has said? Oh, you lost your mucus plug. Yeah, well, you could you know, go into labor tomorrow. Oh, you know, 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. So no, that's not what it means. And you have this just random, this, oh my god, the contractions, and then you're confusing the Braxton Hicks for actual contractions, because sometimes you'll be like, okay, I'm used to Braxton Hicks, this is a Braxton Hick, and like, this is a Braxton Hicks, I know what this feels like. And then one day the Braxton Hicks will just like switch the tables on you, and you're like, wait, could it? And then wait a little bit, and it's just like, no girl, so sit your butt down, you're not going anywhere, just chill. It's so frustrating, because it's just like, I really thought that time was it, but apparently not. So the symptoms watching for labor is intense, you know. And then there's all the natural induction methods that everyone has, or the little tips and tricks that their parents told them, you know, just walk for a long time. Yeah, I can't walk because kind of like my hip is dislocating when I walk now, so how do we walk for a long time, have sex, have all the sex, evening primrose oil, like everyone has all these things. Obviously you have to check with your doctor whatever you're using or whatever you're going to try, but there's all of that to contend with, you know. And sometimes none of them work. I say this because I've tried each and every natural induction method and none of them have worked. Okay, because as they say, and I hate when they say this, the baby will come when the baby's ready. So baby, please be ready very soon. So guys, as I said, it is incredibly exciting, you know, knowing that you're going to meet your baby very soon, but also the third trimester is difficult. That's why they say the second trimester is like the best one. The first and second and third are just awful. If you're in the same boat, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the rest, because we need the rest. And you know, I just from the bottom of my heart, really hope that next time when I see you guys on this channel, you know, I will have had some sort of labor. Maybe there'll be a little human here with us. Really hope so. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video and my little rant, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and obviously subscribe to the channel for new videos every Sunday. And I'll see you guys in the next one with a baby. I'm just shooting it out into the universe. Bye guys.